Hello and welcome. My name is Mark. I'm a mentor here at UMedia at the Hartford Public Library. UMedia is a center for 13 to 19-year-olds. My specialty is extended reality, which includes virtual reality. We have the headsets. You can kind of go into your own world. We have augmented reality, kind of like Pokemon Go. And then I also do things with design, like animation. I'm going to be showing you some how to do some animation with Stop Motion Studio today. So Stop Motion Studio is an app that you can use either on your phone or on a tablet, and it doesn't matter if it's PC or Mac. It is free. There are some different features that you can buy, but everything that you really need is all free. So let's jump into it right now. So first of all, when you're doing like 2D animation, when you're shooting like straight down, like I'm going to be doing here, the hardest thing is trying to actually shoot something straight down and have it. So what I have here is a rig that I bought on Amazon. The rig is about $20, and it's just an arm that you use, and you can actually shoot straight down. Now, I'm actually currently capturing everything on my phone from my PC. If you have a Windows PC, there is an app that you can do. It's called Your Phone, and you can use your phone as a camera. As far as getting a camera for animation, the phone is actually a lot of times better than some cameras you can get. So you might as well use something you already have. So first of all, you need to download the app. The app is right here on my phone. Make sure when you go to the Apple Store or the Google Play Store, when you search for Stop Motion Studio, it has this logo here. So I'm going to open this up now. Oops, I'll open it that way. All right, let's open it up. Okay, so once you get into Stop Motion Studio, you're going to come up with this screen. This screen has any animations you've created or any animations that are samples on here. There's a couple sample files. Let's see how this one came out here. This was one that I had created at another point. Very simple. The reason I did green is because I could take out the green and put any background in there. So anyway, let's go back to the beginning. So to start off, you're going to hit New Movie. And movie is going to show you your little scene here. So in the little kit that you might have gotten from the summer program, we have the monster. We have several different monsters for the different branches of the library. This is our boundless monster. I have different cutouts for the arms and legs also. So we have the straight arms here, and we have the bent arms. So I'm going to do some animation with this little guy. Now, one thing that's very important when you're animating stuff, think about timing. To animate something, it takes, with animation, it takes 12 frames for every second of film. So just imagine if you wanted this to go from here to here in 1 second, you would have to make sure it's at frame 6 here and at frame 12 here. So the best thing to do is play around with stuff. You can do a drawing, you can get some clay and try to animate some clay. So I'm going to start out with taking a photo of this guy here. Okay, that's one. And let's see. I'm going to make his wings flap a little bit. Now it's important to try to make sure the character doesn't move too much. I just actually made him move a little too much, but that's okay. Sometimes it adds a little bit of character to it. Okay, so I'm clicking that. Now I'm gonna do that one more time, and that'll probably flap pretty quick. Okay, make sure that your hand is not in the way when you capture that picture. If it is, and you did find that you actually captured that, there is a way that you can delete frames in this, which is definitely a really good feature. All right, I'm going to capture a couple just like that. Okay, now I'm going to move his arm up. So notice he's got the bent arm, right? I'm going to move that a little bit. And then I'm going to take the arm out. don't move him too much. Make sure to hold him down. And I'm going to have it like this. Let me make sure to put that underneath this piece. Now, the more pieces you have, the harder it can be. Yeah. Okay. So I can make it look like he's kind of waiting. So I'm going to have that go above the wing there. One. And then one more. Maybe one more after that, too. So it goes a little slower. Okay. A lot of times when people animate with stop motion, what they'll do is, he's moving around way too much. What they'll do is create little thumbnail sketches so they know like what they want to animate and at what times. So it's a good idea to do that even if you have this little character already finished. All right. Up a little bit. Now he did move around quite a bit. Oh, that works. Okay, let's test this out. See how this is coming out. I'm gonna go back here now. If you hit this little settings bar again, this little settings here, it's going to show you at what frame rate it's at. Right now it is at 12, but you can lower it down to a different speed. So I'm going to keep it at 12. Let's see how that little bit came out. See a little bit of a flap, and then he and that actually went pretty smooth between him going from the elbow to the straight thing. So the nice thing is you can test it out, and you can go right back to it. Oh, where'd it go? I think it saves it all the way down to the bottom. I'm not sure why. So, yes, the nice thing is you can go back to here. Oops. You can go back to continue animating it. So that's the nice thing. You can see if you make sure you didn't screw something up. All right, so almost like that. All right, so now I'm going to try to move him over a bit. And again, that can be tough when he has so many pieces. I'm going to put his arm down. I'm going to take this arm off and put his other arm here. Open that and have it down like that. Okay. Okay, so as he is moving over, I'm going to have this arm going up. And I'm going to have this arm going down. Okay. So a lot of times it's fun to just experiment with different ideas. You don't actually have to have an idea of what you want to do before you animate it. Now, I don't know if anyone has ever seen, this is an old movie. There's an old movie called Clash of the Titans. And it had, they had the Medusa character, which was a stop motion character. And they had, Medusa is like a woman that has snake for hair. And what they would do, and they had to animate every single little snake, which is such a hard thing. So it is difficult, a little bit difficult, animating all these little pieces since there's different wings and different arms. But imagine having to animate Medusa, who has I'm gonna say 50 different snakes. And, each time you move a snake, you're like, wait a minute, did I move it left or right? So anyway, check out Clash of the Titans. All right. Move that here. And okay, so now I'm going to make him move a little bit this way. All right. I'm going to take this up here, move this arm. Okay. So now with this arm on the left, you can't see it, so I don't actually have to have it on screen. So that works out pretty well. All right. Let's put this up here. Right, you do want that to attach. So I don't know how well this will come out, but we'll see. He's kind of flying away. Figure since he's in this like little galaxy picture, it is like he's like flying away. Oh, I don't want his arm in the picture. And then I'll just take that out totally. Put a couple frames in. All right, let's check this out. I have no idea if this is going to come out well or not. So this is 31 frames. So what is that? It's 12, 24. So if it was 36 frames, it would be 3 seconds. So the only thing I don't like is that little thing there. Let's see if I can take that out. See how many frames that is. Oops, let's cut that out. No, that's a few frames, isn't it? No, we don't want to cut that. Let's see if I can go back. It is a few frames. Let's see what happens if I cut that out. Could screw it up, it might not. Let's see. He just kind of goes whoosh off screen. So anyway, that is a short little demo on how to animate. Hope you enjoyed that, and definitely share some of the work with us if you'd like. I'd love to see what you do with these little characters, and maybe create some different backgrounds or maybe little hats or stuff. All right, so the other thing is, once you are done with that, you can save this file. So let's say I like that. Okay. All right, so we're going to figure out how to export that. So if you hold down on the piece, so I just held down on that, that gave me the option up to the top left, and you can export the movie as an animated GIF, which is kind of cool. You can make little tiny little GIFs for that, or it can export it as a movie. So that's about it. Thank you for joining, and definitely check out our link at UMedia. Check out our programs that are going on.